Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have been making freezer meals. Well, I haven't really started. Well, I've started, but I was recording and my phone ran out of storage after like an hour. So we're just going to do it live. And so what I've already done is I have two spaghetti it's spaghetti with elbow noodles. So there were two of these with sausage, noodles, sauce, and cheese. So I have two done that are cooling to go in the freezer. Those are on the table. And then right here I have two lasagna noodles waiting for the meat and sauce. And then this one, same. So, what else? Oh, I made some muffins that turned out interesting. And I might not freeze those, but my main goal today is trying to use stuff out of our freezer so we can make room for our chickens we are butchering. And we have other fruit that is in our grandma's freezer since we ran out of space. So our freezers are really full, and this is a fast, easy way to use that up and have meals ready for us if we have a busy day. So this video is inspired by the Acre Homestead. Becky is her name, and her channel is Acre Homestead. The Acre Homestead. Well, it's without the. You should go check her out. She has awesome content. Hi, Courtney. So she has awesome content, and she is really motivating and inspiring. So this video is inspired by her. And so that's why we're making freezer meals today. Another thing is some things I'm not making freezer meals with. For example, I'm just using stuff out of the freezer as well. So I made a few cobblers with blueberries and peaches that were taking up space in the freezer. So we have two crisps, they're actually crisp, and I made those. They're actually cooling. So right now I'm just gonna assemble the lasagna and spaghetti. So right now my meat is cooking. If you can hear me over here, I'm stirring the meat. So right now the meat that I have cooking is, hi Howie, we have 2 sausage and 1 beef, and they're all 1 pound. So we have 3 pounds cooking at a time because our skillet is pretty big, but not big enough. So that's what's going on in the skillet. And real quick, I'll bring you over. So this is our sauce. I started last night. I had frozen some tomatoes that we didn't get to can because the canner was full. So they were already de-skinned. Thank you, Courtney. I'm going to be live a while because this is like an all-day project, and I've already been going since 9. So this is my spaghetti sauce. I think I was already telling you, but I was reading the chat real quick. So spaghetti sauce. I mixed in 1 can we had, and I mixed in the gallon-sized bag of tomatoes that we froze when we were canning, and I mixed in 2 quarts of whole tomatoes that just didn't seal when we canned them. So I've already used a lot because I already made 2 spaghettis this morning for the freezer. Courtney, I did change my name. It used to be Abby's Life on the Farm, and I changed it to Bountiful Harvest, I think yesterday, because that's going to be my business name, and I just want to, I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool, and I made like a logo, so changed my profile picture too. I will be making stickers and t-shirts soon, maybe January, after everything settles down. So let's go. The kitchen's kind of messy. These muffins they're fine. And then I have some muffins cooling over here. We did eat a lot for breakfast. So this is the meat I'm cooking right now. We have 2 pounds of sausage, and 1 pound of beef. And let me see. This is what our beef looks like, and that's our sausage. I'm hoping to freeze all this into meals today, and then I have this. 2 packs of bacon. I've used a lot of this. That's why there's trash. And I used some carrots, but those were the bad ones. Corn, sausage. That sausage is bought in because we just had it. And then we have some chicken soup being made here with carrots, chicken back, and rosemary. So that's just kind of making some broth. I'm going to leave it open. It's super hot. Let's catch up on the chat. So this meat's almost done here. Thank you. And you guys should go check out each other's channels if you're in the live. And this video is inspired by Acre Homestead's channel. Her name is Becky, and she's awesome. So right now I'm going to go over a few tips she always does for her freezer meal videos. First is to start with an empty dishwasher. And I already did that this morning, but then I filled it, and then I ran another load, and we just cleaned it out. Me and my sister that I'm babysitting today. We're going to have fun later when we take a break from cooking. But yes, have an empty dishwasher. And another thing she says is clean your mess up as you go so you're not overwhelmed when you're finished. And that is a wonderful tip. And then another thing she says is to start with an empty trash can. I wrote down stuff. So, and then always have a scrap bowl. This is my scrap bowl for grease and scraps. It's just an old ice cream tub. I'll take it out midway through maybe if it's full. And I have butter out because I'm making mac and cheese with chicken and broccoli later. And what was her other tip? Oh, I think that was all I had written down. But right now, we're going to go look at the spaghetti I finished. So the noodles you cook half as long as you usually would, and then so they don't get soggy when you warm them up again. So I have elbow noodles on both. Then I have quite a bit of sauce, and then, the sausage is underneath the sauce, and then I have shredded Parmesan and shredded mozzarella. And Becky prefers, that's who I'm making this video for because she inspired me. She uses non-shredded, like block cheese, because when they shred it for you, they put a substance on it that is really not very good for you, and shaky camera. And it is just, it doesn't melt back as well. So, hi Warren Lewis. So those two are completely done right now. They are getting cool. They feel pretty cool. So 2 done. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna layer 2 sheets of foil on top so that they don't taste freezer burnt later. So right now I am going to, if I can get I don't know how long my mic was muted. Hopefully not long. Having difficulties here. Okay, we'll just move things around so I can show you guys. So we're going to be putting the meat in the strainer, and then we are going to just get all the grease out, and it'll go to the chickens later because fat is actually good for chickens. And there's also onion peels in there and banana peels for breakfast. And I hope the chat will replay when I rewatch it because I'm not going to be able to get to all your guys' comments. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but all the meat is in the strainer, draining the fat. So it's kind of gross, and if you really want that out, you can put a paper towel in there to get the rest out. But I'm not going to do that today. So let's see what I can do now. I was just catching up on the chat if you're wondering. So I'm going to put some meat in here. I don't know if you can see that. Not very well. So I put about half that meat in here. It is in pretty big chunks still. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter. And then in this lasagna, we should probably mix the meat in with the sauce. So, but we're not going to do that. Actually, I'm going to finish making this for the lasagna. So right now I'll finish the spaghetti. So we're just going to put on a few scoops. And the meat is a few pieces are a little pink still, but that's totally fine. Okay, so that's how much I'm putting on there. And then I'm going to sprinkle some pre-shredded Parmesan, which I know I'd prefer to shred it myself, but it's what we had.
Daddy, is it okay if I go back?
Have a nice nap, Shannon. See you later. What, Rory?
Can I go upstairs to play?
Yeah. That's my little sister, if you heard her talking. Okay, now we're going to put some mozzarella on. And this is pre-shredded as well. So if you weren't here at the beginning, I just went live because I can't upload all this from my phone. That's why I already started because I was going to try, but I already ran out of storage after an hour. So that is why we are live. I'm going to go put this on the table to cool off. So let's see what we have over here. Two, 4, 6. Okay, so we have about 3 more pounds of meat. I think I'm going to just cook it together because some of it is not for the lasagna. So I'm going to pour this meat, and my allergies are bad, so if I sound really bad, sorry. So if you can see that, oh you can't. I just poured the meat into this crock pot that went overnight with the stuff. So I'm putting dishes in the dishwasher as I go. And Warren, have a great day. So I hope I have enough stuff for the lasagna. Doesn't look like I have enough stuff. So I have put ricotta cheese in this little measuring thing. And I'm going to make a mix. I'm going to add some cottage cheese. I'm going to add it all. Because this is going to be like the in-between stuff for the lasagna. I'm not sure what it's called exactly. But now we need some eggs. I don't know if you can see that. These are not button eggs. This is a pullet, a blue layer. So I'm going to put a few eggs in here. And then I'm just going to reuse the cottage cheese container to put them in. So I'm only going to put 3 eggs in because the muffins I overestimated. And I put too many eggs in the muffins. So they taste a little eggy, but you know, they had more protein, so it was better in the end. And I'll put a little basil in there. And these, I really want to transfer to jars. Hi, Yossi in the Simple Kitchen. So I'm trying to make all my own seasoning. This basil is homemade. So I'm going to try and do these jars only. My mom doesn't mind if I do that. I asked her. And I'm gonna hopefully make my own garlic next year, garlic seasoning. Okay. So I'm gonna throw some of this away. Let's see. I have a feeling you put the sauce first. I'm not using many recipes today. I am going to be using Acre Homestead Becky's recipe for a few things. She has a website called scratchpantry.com. You should definitely go check it out. She has a lot of amazing recipes. So what I'm going to do is just straighten this stuff out. And it's going to be messy lasagna. I mean, it'll all taste good, but, you know, it's not beautiful. Well, it's going to be beautiful. It's not perfect. I might only make one lasagna, seeing how much stuff I have. I can just save the other noodles for something else. I'll put some extra noodles on top just because I'm not going to make another lasagna. Hi, what is she up to now? So, I'm making freezer meals. If you just came in, I'm just going to stick that random noodle there. And then we'll save, I don't think we put more than 2 layers of noodles. We'll see what I decide to do. So, the next recipe I'm making is enchiladas. I was going to make chicken enchiladas, but we don't have any chicken. And the whole point was to use stuff that we had so that we can make room for our chicken that we are butchering soon. So that's why I'm making this freezer video, to make room and have stuff prepared so we can use that stuff without like being rushed or anything. Because a lot of our stuff is full, our freezers. This is going to be an interesting lasagna because I'm pretty sure I put it out of order. I think this white stuff was supposed to go in between the meat and the noodles. So now we're going to put some cheese on. Cheese, cheese, cheese. And then we are not going to bake this. We'll just put it in the oven at 50 minutes. Probably at 375 or 400. So I'm gonna go put this on the cooling table. So right now we have 3 spaghetti and 1 lasagna done. And we've used all our spaghetti sauce. So we will not be making another lasagna. That's okay, because I only wanted 4 Italian spaghetti. But I was planning on doing 2 spaghetti and 2 lasagna. But it doesn't matter. Either way, we're going to have 4. So a messy lasagna is the best. Yeah, I changed my channel name yesterday, if you didn't notice. I am putting stuff in the dishwasher as I go. That's an awesome tip I learned from Acre Homestead Becky. Oops, I accidentally blocked you for 5 minutes. What is she up to now? I meant to make you a moderator, but I was trying to figure out how to do that. And I obviously didn't do it right. I'm going to go sprinkle Parmesan on all of my pasta dishes really fast. Because I forgot to do that. They do have, some do have shredded Parmesan. but that's okay. Just gives it a better flavor. Okay, so another tip is make sure you are drinking lots of water while you're cooking, because it can get exhausting. Okay, I just chugged some water. So far I've drunk half a quart today. So let's start on the enchiladas. One pan. I think we'll do 2 pans of enchiladas. I have 2 packs of tortillas. I'm gonna move you guys to over here. We're going to start the meat. So I think we're gonna do, let's see, 2, 4. I'm trying to make sure I measure the meat out right. So we have 6 more ground beef pounds after these 2 that I just put in. So we're making meatloaf later, so I need 2 pounds for each meatloaf. And I was gonna do 2 per meatloaf. But I think I'm gonna add a 3rd one for the enchiladas and then do 2.5 pounds for each meatloaf. Because I do have 8 people in my family. I have 5 younger siblings. And my parents. So now we're gonna turn it on to like medium heat. Okay, so I was going to let you guys know I ordered some geranium plugs. Oh my, I just noticed I'm making a terrible mess on the floor. Okay, we're gonna have to change some stuff real quick. I gotta put everything in this one meat container because the box is leaking onto the floor. We also have some blueberries to use. I'll have to show you guys. Oh my, I'm making a terrible mess. The corn will go over here. So let me know what's in the chat or in the comment section. Preferably in the chat if you're in the live chat. Right now, let me know what's a freezer meal I could do in the future. Because I'm definitely going to do this again. I'll either go live or wait till I have a new camera. So I'm going to take a quick break while that meat cooks. I'm going to leave you guys on there and probably talk, but I need to clean up my terrible mess. And then after I clean up this mess, I'll show you the crisps I made. They're peach and blueberry. Okay, the meat's finally cooking. So let me know in the live chat what your favorite freezer meal is, or a meal that I could try and freeze next time. What that would be. So I think I have 3 pounds in here of ground beef. So we're gonna. Oops, I did not know that was so high. This pound of sausage. So everything I've left is in this bowl. I have like 1 quart and a half of blueberries, chicken legs, some beef for the meatloaf, lots of stuff. So these are what I've finished. Spaghetti, lasagna. So we have 4 freezer meals done. They're still cooling. These first 2 spaghettis are almost cool. We'll put 2 layers of foil, maybe one this way and one this way. And then we'll freeze them. Just so you know, the noodles weren't cooked all the way so that they're not soggy later. So this is our messy kitchen we got going. Here's some pinto beans and ham. Now this might be weird, but I'm going to use those in the enchiladas because they're leftover we have, and we need beans in our enchiladas. So, whoops. So yeah. We need a big bowl. I guess I'll get ready for the enchiladas after I stir this one more time. Okay, Yossi in the Simple Kitchen says I made salmon stew yesterday. That sounds good. Do you think that could be a freezer meal? I mean, I'm up to try anything really. The only soup I got going is in this Dutch oven. It's gonna be chicken soup, and we're gonna add the noodles when we take it out of the freezer. But it smells amazing. I wish you guys could smell it.
Abby,
Yes?
I'm bored.
You're bored? Okay, well it's almost lunchtime. So you could finish your movie or go play on the trampoline. Okay, so this meat's cooking. Now we're gonna go on over. The dishwasher is getting full again. We usually run the dishwasher up to 3 times a day, and we don't cook this much in a day. So it's probably gonna be gone quite a bit. And if you hear a sound, that's my sister. What's it called? Oh, she's watching a video. Okay, I froze half the out. That's good to know. I'll try it. Abby, this give my heart joy watching you do this great job. Thank you, Gardener Josh. I really appreciate your support. If you guys don't know Gardener Josh, you could go support him on his YouTube channel, and that would be very kind of you. So, right now I'm going to be making the enchilada meat sauce while the meat is cooking. The first thing I'm going to do is get my crisps moved so they can cool. And then I'll start making that meat sauce. So I'm getting the crisp out right now. I made one in a cast iron skillet and one in a 9x13. The 9x13 one could be frozen, but I'm not sure if that's what we want to do. And they did make a mess in the oven by overflowing, but that is okay. And if you guys want, I do have an Instagram page where you can ask me many questions by DMing me. So whatever you guys want to do. If you have questions, I'd love to answer them. So we are going to be using green and chili enchilada sauce. So we are going to mix this with red sauce because we've never used it before, so we just want to try a little bit of it. So we have red enchilada sauce, 2 red, 1 green. And we might add the second green one. Actually, we will because I don't think that's going to be enough. And we'll add 1 tomato sauce because I do have little siblings and they don't like spicy food. And then the second green enchilada sauce. So the reason we got these is on accident we got them, so we'll just use them today. We've never used green chili enchilada sauce. So if you have any questions on recipes, just leave a comment in the actual comment section, and then I will put the link in the description box. I will try and do that as soon as I can, but I will not remember everything. And if you just want something that I haven't put up, then just leave a comment. For the muffins, I just wing it, but I'll put the original recipe up there. Whoops. And what else? I don't know. So I'm pouring the red enchilada sauce in the bowl. I have made homemade enchilada sauce before, but it just makes so much, which would be good for bulk freezing, but since we don't have much freezer space, I'm not doing like 5 meals of each, if you know what I mean. But you guys should definitely go check out the channel Acre Homestead. It is so motivating and inspiring. I'll put the link of her channel in the description box as well. She recently made a freezer meal video for her friend. She made her some meals. And in that video was this potato breakfast casserole. And I'm actually going to try and make that today. This smells like strong salsa. The green enchilada sauce. So I'm going to go check the meat. It's not quite done yet. So I'm chopping the meat up right now. It's pretty close to being done. Just not there yet. So, like I said, if there's any freezer meal ideas I should try next time, I definitely will. I just won't go the recording way. I'll just go live. I'm so sorry. What is she up to now? I did not mean to do that, to block you. But you guys should go check out what is she up to now. She has an awesome channel. I recently just started watching her, and I watched one of her lives, and they were guessing how many, I think it was eggs, how many eggs were in a basket. So you should definitely go check out her channel. So right now I'm going to get a spoon, this kind of spoon, so I can stir it and then use it to scoop the meat into the enchiladas. Yeah, eggs in the basket. It was pretty entertaining too. I was listening in on their conversation while I was doing some stuff. So right now I'm drinking my quart. You need to keep hydrated when you're in the kitchen. Especially right now, our air conditioner is not on and it is really hot. So I actually found some corn in the freezer from 2020. Gotta run. Much love, Abby. Keep up the hard work. See you later, Josh. Thank you for coming by. I'm really appreciating all the support I get, and I love to be supportive of others. So I'm trying my best. If you leave a comment on my video, I try and check out your content. Okay, the corn is leaking. So what we're going to do is open the tortillas. So we got carb balance. Me and my mom are trying to eat healthier. Obviously, I still made a whole bunch of pasta. But, oh, I was going to put some fresh spinach in that lasagna, but I forgot. So, that was a little disappointing. But that's okay. So, there's some corn juice. It doesn't really matter. I am going to put a tiny bit of sauce in the bottom of the pan, if you can see that. I'll take the comment off the screen. So I just put some of that down. It smells amazing with that green enchilada sauce. If you guys can share me out, I would love that. My channel is growing so fast thanks to you guys. I recently got 4 subscribers in one day, and that's pretty good for me. And I'm so grateful for all of you guys. So right now, I'm just going to get the beans. Can you guys see that? Yep, the beans. And I'm going to get a spoon for that. So I was going to show you guys. We have one of these meat cutters. Hi, Nisi. Yeah, I changed my channel name. I'm making freezer meals today. I've made 4 pastas, and now I'm making enchiladas. So this thing for me is I don't really like it. I prefer like just a spatula that you flip over like a pancake one. But this is good for chopping it up small, but not when it's raw. You gotta wait till it's done. So right now I am done cooking the hamburger for the enchiladas. I am going to strain the grease into the scrap bucket because that is really good for chickens. We did have another massacre this morning. Something got to the rabbits and killed 3. And if you've ever seen our rabbits, they're up on it's kind of like a shelf. And somehow their cage was dragged down from that. So I don't think it was dogs, but who knows? My family thinks it was my dog, so I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping our big freezer works so I can do this. I would love to freeze some ready-made enchiladas. Yeah, I would, Nisi, I think that's how you pronounce your name. I would recommend you watch Acre Homestead. Her channel is awesome, and that's why I'm doing this video. I was inspired and motivated by her. And so, you should go check her out. So, let's see. Yeah, maybe we could I might do like a collaboration with myself and be like, who can come up with the most creative freezer meal? I think I might do that. So I'm going to end this live and go live in like 5 minutes and do a part 2 because I want the videos to be divided up, if you know what I mean, so that I can, what's it called? So that people don't have to watch the whole thing at once and so they don't get lost. Yes, Nisi, this is like really really helpful. So that's why you make it kind of like bulk. I'm not doing as much bulk as I'd like, but you make it in bulk and then you can just have your freezer ready. Okay, I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.